Hey YouTube, today I'm going to install a new hub in my prop that's going to go on my Mercury 135 engine. And what I've got here is the Quicksilver Flow Torque 2 hub kit. This end needs to go down because you'll have it sit inside the prop like this. And this is a kind of a plastic shell that's made to break and give way if you hit something underwater with your motor. And so this part needs to go down. So we're going to start just by getting it installed. We'll put that right there, and then we'll just give it some light taps. And then this brass washer goes next, and you want to put the beveled edge, the whitest part, out on the inside, and then you can see it's got a step there, and we're going to go ahead and just use that to drive the hub the rest of the way in. And now we've got it installed, and of course this piece will now fit in the front, and this is our locking tab that's going to go right here with our nut, and then we're going to torque that down to 55 foot-pounds for this type of hub, and then we'll fold these little metal tangs, and it'll hold the nut in place to keep it from backing off, like if we were to put the engine in reverse to keep the prop from spinning off. And so the next part of the install process, we need to put some grease on the splines of the shaft on the outboard. Going to use some of my red and tacky Lucas grease. Just go ahead and get her greased up. That'll help get the prop off next time so it doesn't get stuck on there. And we're going to put it on there so you can see the bevel. The larger end of this is on the outside, and as you can see, our shaft here is beveled, so it's going to ride on that. Going to line up our splines, and the next thing that we're going to do is put our locking mechanism on there. And then we've got a new nut, and this is also a locking nut. It's got the plastic inserted neoprene that helps keep that nut in position. And if you have one of these nuts and you use it several times, that neoprene can kind of stop losing its locking capacity. So you want to get a new one of those if you have taken it off and put it on a bunch of times. And now we want to get this nut good and tight and secure. And per Mercury, the instructions for this type of hub and prop, you want it to be torqued down to 55 foot-pounds. And I've got a torque wrench right here, and I've already set it to 55 foot-pounds. So we're going to go ahead and start torquing it down. And what you want to do is get a nice, just a 2x4 that can hold the prop from turning, so you can get it torqued down and into position. All right, there we have it, 55 foot-pounds. Another click right there. And it lines up nicely with a couple of locking tabs. We'll go ahead and use our pry bar and just pry those up against the nut. And then we'll double check the install. We've still got the locking tags are on the little squares, and then we've got the side tabs pushed up in position against the nut. Just need to remove our 2x4, and there we have it. Nice and easy, simple installation. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.